Like my shirt? Thanks. Hi, it's Marshmallow. I'm back with a new video. So, Shane Dawson. This is what this video is about. Obviously, if you read the title and saw my thumbnail. He's been making new videos, new series where, you know, with Tana Mojo, Jeffree Star, and now Jake Paul. So if you don't know Shane Dawson, you don't know Jake Paul, which if you watch YouTube, you know, you must be living under a rock because everyone knows who Shane Dawson is. And mind you, I don't watch Jake Paul, but I knew who he was. So Shane has been making videos for a long time. He's literally the king of YouTube. Jake Paul had Team 10.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
Like, ugh. And he does like crazy videos. There's a lot of controversy around Jake, and yeah. And I guess he was on some Disney Channel. I never heard of the show he was on, but whatever. So Shane decided, oh, I want to find out what Jake's motive is. If you watch any YouTube, then you're probably already up to date, like the entire world. But I wanted to make a video for every single part that he did, but I decided to wait till close to the end, since literally everyone on YouTube who makes videos are making videos about this. So I didn't want to just jump on the bandwagon, but I've had this thought since he said this series was gonna come out. So I figured I'll just put it all in one video for now. Before I get into everything, he's literally one of my biggest inspirations. I love the direction that his channel is going in. It's so different from the Shane from like just a couple years ago. But anywho, love Shane. So back to the point of this video. There's a lot of controversy with this whole series. Shane's been getting a lot of shit. People are offended. People don't want to like Jake. Hi, me. Logan's response. Can we just talk about that for a second? Can we just, oh my god. Wait, maybe not. He's an idiot. Also, Shane said in his one video, I feel like Logan is liked more than Jake. I disagree because I don't like either one of them, but I always like Jake a little bit more than Logan because, I mean, Jake never filmed a dead body in the woods, so hello, bitch. People are so impatient. They're just like, where's Jake? Where's Jake? Where's Jake? And bitch, trust me, I'm impatient too. Like, I'm just like, I want to know. I want to know. But I get why he's doing it this way, why he's leading up to Jake. I think the build-up, waiting for Jake, was genius on Shane's part. Because if he would have just, first video, threw Jake right in, we had no backstory, we probably wouldn't be as tuned in as much. Like, Shane wants you to watch. Shane wants you to, you know, watch every video and wait to see what happens. Genius. He's getting everyone to watch. Plus, it's like any other, like, regular television show. You have to wait for the conclusion or like the biggest moments. They don't just happen on the first episode. Same with this. Like, it's literally a TV show only on YouTube. So if you haven't watched it, so first part is him just discussing on what he's gonna do, and he had an interview with someone. Second part was an interview with a psychiatrist. Third part is him watching videos and really getting into the Jake's family. Part 4 was talking to Nick Crumpton, who used to be a part of Team 10, and can I just say, I love him. I always bash Team 10. I'm always like, they're so stupid, they're annoying, but I love him. He's like a teddy bear. And now part 5 is about Jake. Genius move. People have made comments about him like over exaggerating his like responses, but I don't think it's fake at all. I genuinely feel like he got creeped out and wondered, like, started questioning everyone in his life, like when he was talking to a psychiatrist. I mean, I was sitting at home gasping too. So many people are offended. Main word is sociopath in this whole thing, and they're mainly saying he's trying to make sociopath into something scary. I get what Shane was doing because he was just trying to build up the suspense and like, I don't think he's insensitive about mental illness at all. I mean, he said in previous interviews and previous videos, his family has had a lot of problems and he also has issues as well. So I don't think that's it at all. Maybe he did make it a little bit too dramatic, but come on, it's a show. But if it had been about bipolar disorder, which is what I have, and he did that, maybe I would get offended as well. You know, the whole stigma about violence and we're monsters.
Oh my god, you have bipolar? Does that mean you're just going to attack me out of nowhere?
And that's not the case. Like, I'd hurt myself before I'd hurt anyone else, you know what I mean? So I guess I do definitely understand why people that have watched this and that are sociopaths that, you know, got offended and frustrated. Now, I'm a little nervous over Shane's well-being because he's getting a lot of backlash, and I get it. He's been on YouTube for a very long time, So you have to have, you know, tough skin to do something like this, because people online are haters. They're mean as but Shane's also very sensitive, and he shows that. And you can tell it's affecting him a lot. Like some of his tweets, like saying, I'm gonna get off Twitter for a while, love you guys, you know, part 5 will be out, blah, blah, blah. I just don't want this series, him doing this, or the backlash to ruin his own mental health. I don't want him to stop making videos, of course. I want him to be around forever for my own entertainment purposes, but in a way I kind of hope he takes some time to himself once this series is over, just to kind of regroup, you know, make sure his own mental health is fine after this, because he's getting a lot of shit. I literally can't even imagine the amount of pressure Shane is under right now.
Do this, don't do that. Do it this way, not that way. Don't say this, or say this.
I can't even imagine. I give him a lot of props for staying tough and staying true to his craft. Now let's get into my point of view of this whole series. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the first 4 parts because, you know, a lot of people have seen it. Excuse me, over 17 million people on YouTube have seen it. That's just a little bit. In this video, I'm mainly just focusing on the 5th part, but since I haven't talked about any of the other parts, I am going to talk about that a little bit. So the first video was him discussing on his plans, and then he also did an interview with another YouTuber who kind of, you know, focuses on like YouTube news. I mean, this kid was really good. He was good at what he did, but I think the interview was kind of boring. Okay, I'm gonna go get a snack. It interests me enough to keep watching it and to want to watch the second, but it's definitely, out of all the videos, it's number 1 is definitely not my favorite. Second video was when he sat down with the psychiatrist Katie. I really like her. I think she would be an awesome, like, could you be my psychiatrist? Like, 'cause that'd be cool. But I already talked about, you know, he was gasping at everything she said, and he already got a ton of backlash on that. But shout out to that girl at the end, because she was fucking hilarious. That was awesome. Third video was when he sat down and watched videos of Jake's family. His family is something else. Like, I would never exploit my future child, ever. And then the 4th, like I said, Shane sat down with Nick Crumpton, and I love Nick Crumpton. I love his accent. But he wasn't full of tea like I thought he was going to be. Let me get my tea. I know it's Red Bull, but don't judge me. Why are my pants wet? Anyways, like, I thought Nick was gonna point at more of Jake's negative sides, not his positive sides, but he mainly talked only positive about Jake. Hey, what the f is wet on my pants? Did I pee? That's cute. He did make it out to seem like Jake was a really good guy. Although I think what Nick was saying was genuine. I just thought he would have more tea to spill. But I think Nick is a sweetheart, and he's very genuine, loyal, respectful. So now part 5, I just finished watching it. I just watched the video. I just finished watching part 5, and for him to have Katie pretend to be the producer, oh, like, I didn't expect Shane to do that at all. Like, I knew he mentioned it in part 4, but I didn't expect him to actually go through with it, so I'm like, damn! First impression that I had of Jake was, wow, he seems like a normal, just a nice guy. Bitch, what? Wasn't expecting that.
The Lego house, though.
Bitch, whoever designed your home, can you come and make this room into, you know, parts of Legos coming out? Because that'd be great. Like, that'd be so cool. My fridge, if I had one that big, would be full of milk, pickles, Red Bull, Monster Javas, and pierogies. Damn, for a 21-year-old to have all of that and create it just by videos, like, what? I need to up my fucking game. Like, damn, he's younger than me and has so much more. So the video went on, like, the ATV part was so funny. Oh my god, like, I had a feeling he was gonna cut the video off. Like, at the beginning he showed him and Jake sitting down having an interview. I had a feeling he was gonna cut it off and leave it as like a cliffhanger for the next parts, which he did. I knew we weren't gonna get the full interview today. And I'm sure people are gonna bitch about that too. Because some people just love to bitch about everything. But I like this video. It was a lot of fun. It kind of makes me mad because I sort of like Jake now. This Jake, I don't like the persona that he puts on for his own videos, but him hanging out and just being chill and not being crazy, too crazy. I like this Jake. I would never go and subscribe to Jake Paul, but, you know, if he started acting more like this, then I probably would. Also, I like Jerica. Like, I really do. I like Erica a lot. I mean, before the series, I didn't even know what a Jerica was. I didn't know if it was a new slang term, like...
Yeah, Jerica, get it? Jerica.
Well, I don't know. But now I know. Thanks. Super cute. Like when he was holding her hand in the back. Oh. Ew, why? No, stop, Marcy. You're not a Jake Paul fan. What the fuck? But I'm really, really excited to see part 6 and 7. I'll do an update again on my thoughts of everything, not until after part 7. I just thought of something as I was editing this video. Jackass. Like Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, all of those people were all like crazy and doing, like Jake Paul is doing a lot of the same things that Jackass did. I mean, the whole mousetrap thing that what's his name? Chad on Team 10 did. He literally said he got it from Jackass. Like Jake Paul gets a lot of shit, and I don't like him either. But he gets a lot of shit for the stuff that he's done, but yet people on Jackass did. So I feel like maybe people didn't think anything of it because Jackass was on an actual TV show, and because this is YouTube, this is real, you know what I mean? Maybe that was the whole point to begin with. I'm not saying they're trying to rip out Jackass, but I mean, it's kind of the same exact thing. So now when I look at it that way, I don't look at it like, oh my god, they're being so crazy, because I literally grew up watching Jackass. So I just had this epiphany and I'm like, oh my god, stop everything. I need to talk about this. You can continue watching my video right now. So in conclusion, right now, I think we can take the whole sociopath word and throw it out the window for Jake. Now Logan, on the other hand, but just in my opinion right now, I don't think Jake is. I mean, seeing him with his girlfriend and the dogs and how like humble he was around Shane and stuff, I don't think he is. Unless it's all just acting, you know what I mean? But I don't know. And I do feel bad for him, like in a way. And I feel like everything that he does is gonna end up making sense at the end. Jackass. But then I think about the whole FaZe Banks thing. I'm curious about that. And just everything else he's done. I'm really curious about that. Oh, I don't know. That's basically it for right now. So I will, yeah, like I said, I'll do an update after part 7. Let me know in the comments if you watched it and what your opinions and thoughts and stuff on this whole thing are. Just let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. I am doing new, fresh content and I'm really excited. I'm working really hard on it, and yes. And follow me on social media. My usernames and links are down below in the description, and I always follow back. And I'm out like a boner in sweatpants, and I'll see you bad bitches on the flip side. Bye!